Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing more 3D modular art in Blender. So in the last video, we started modeling, or actually we finished modeling this low wall, and we started modeling this mid wall here for this modular wall piece. And I think I started making this window, and I sort of just left off with blocking out the window and blocking out this column structure that we have going on. And I made sure everything lines up with the player well, so I think I can just jump right into it and start working on this window. So the first thing I'm going to do is subdivide it, and we'll delete this whole back half. And I think I can actually delete everything except one corner and just do a three-way mirror like that. And I'm going to copy the window and just slide it down out of our way just in case I mess up, which is definitely possible. And I'm going to do the same bevel that I seem to always do. So sort of that three-corner bevel like that. It might need more later, but I think for now that's fine. Okay. Then I want to add a little more geometry to that corner and make it sort of evenly spaced out, and bevel it one more time. I'm going to drag this down Okay, so I take that back. What I'll do is I'll put it like a little further away than I did before. Okay, that looks good. And it's honestly hard for me to make things in sci-fi in this style, because not much from the real world translates into sci-fi. You know what I mean? There's not much of this that you can actually see and learn from in the environment, so it's a lot easier to model real life situations, in my opinion. But this also does let you be a little bit more creative, because there's no right answer to making things in sci-fi. So okay, I don't like that. Let me go back. So yeah, just still working on this window frame. Oh, and I forgot to turn on clipping. Alright, so I'll take both of these edges, bevel it, drag that down just a little bit. Oh, so that, okay, that bevel is too strong. That should be good. Okay, so I'll drag that down. And I'll drag this sideways. All right, that's really not that bad. I kind of like it. It's obviously just a start. Trying to think about what I can add. Okay. Um, what I'll do is take this corner and push it out. Then start making the actual frame. Okay, so the height of this point here is 0.77 whatever. So I just copy that, make the height of this that as well. And then I'm going to take all of these verts and merge them all at that corner. Okay, and then I'm going to scale this back out. Extrude it in. To like there. And I'm going to do the same bevel technique again. All right, so now it has nice curved windows. And I think some vertices are on top of each other, so I'll merge by distance. And okay, that removed 6 verts. I'm going to clean up this topology a little bit. All right, that works. I think that looks pretty good. It's definitely hard to tell though. So let's put on the face weighted normals so we can see. All right, so some shading is definitely off. So that just means we need more supporting bevels in here. One there. All right, so this finally looks pretty good. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, so now probably for the detail phase, I'm gonna do a couple cool things. So maybe some small insets. All right, I feel like that's too much. All right, yeah, I think I actually just prefer it to be smooth. So let's keep it smooth. I'm gonna put a loop cut down the middle, push it out, and bevel it so it has a bit of a curve. Yeah, I like that. All right, nice. Put the 3D cursor here, and I'm going to start adding some smaller pieces into the model. And I'll fix the transforms. Didn't work. Okay, so set the scale to 1. And now I'll just do scaling in edit mode from this point on so we can preserve the transforms. So what I want to add is some detail up top, but keep it pretty low profile as well. I don't want it to stand out too much. I'll delete any unseen face and just bevel that. And then I sort of want a small bar, I guess, connecting these pieces. I think it's looking pretty good. Just throwing in a little more supporting detail. And now what I'm going to do is separate this from the rest of the door model. Get rid of all the mirrors except this one, apply it. And you can see it has the same pivot point as the actual window. So I'm going to rotate it on the Y, and I'm going to reuse that same part. Oh, but I didn't duplicate it though, did I? Okay, so Shift D to duplicate, rotate on the Y -90, and I'm going to reuse the part. Okay, so now we'll delete this part of it. And go back in and combine both of these with the window again. And delete that. Okay, cool. So only complaint now is I don't want it to stand out as much as it does. I want to be a little more low profile. So I'm just going to push it in. Like that. And same with this one. I have no idea why that's there. Okay, that's why. So I applied the mirror modifier and I forgot to get rid of it, basically. But yeah, okay, this looks good. I actually like that design, so that's cool. Okay. So next I'm gonna add like a couple small bolts here. Just for a little more detail. And I know you could probably get away with just doing this in the texturing phase with just some normals and stuff, but I can afford the extra detail, so why not? Just whenever you can make a model more detailed, it always helps. Alright, those are too small, so I'll just save that for texturing. And cool, that's basically the window. What I have to do next is drag that through, delete those faces, and I'm going to select that edge loop, fill, press P to separate by selection. I'm going to hide the window. And what I'm going to do is use a Boolean just a little bit bigger than the cutout of the window itself. And I'll extrude that out maybe 1. Set origin. Well, I guess we don't need that one, do we? Okay, so apply the mirror, set origin to center of surface, get rid of the weighted normals. And I will call this window Boolean. And this is the mid-wall window cutout we're using. There is a problem though, because I feel like we should probably UV this first. Yeah, I don't know. So the question is, should I UV this before I do the Boolean modifier? And honestly, this is such a small asset piece, I could probably just throw a base material on it. So I guess I won't UV it yet. Yeah. Okay, so I guess I don't need to apply the mirror modifier yet. I'll do a Boolean. The object I'll select is the window Boolean. And difference will be the operation, and I'll apply that. And now we have a nice cut where the window is, so that's cool. And yep, everything looks good. Yeah, everything looks good. So I think the window could use a little more detail inside. So I'm gonna Control B. And extrude scale. And one more bevel. Actually, two more bevels. All right, nice. All right, that makes no difference. So yeah, that might be the final window. I'm not sure what else I could add. I think everything else I can just do using the normals and height in Painter. So yeah, I think we've modeled the window. What I will do is I'll select this inside loop, fill it, P to separate, call it window glass. Extrude on the X. Fill it all up. We don't need the weighted normals. We don't need the Y mirror, but I'll apply the others just in case there's any vertices together. Okay, there's not, but I just wanted to check. And okay, that's our window glass. So yeah, if we render this out real quick, you can see the window looks pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with it. We did it pretty fast too. Maybe there's a couple more details we could add. But I think it's fine how it is, so. All right, cool. So we modeled the window, and in the next video, I will be working on taking this blockout cube here into the full column design. So that will probably take a little bit longer. It's probably going to be the most complex model that we've made so far. So stay tuned for that. It's probably going to be a long video. Thank you guys for watching this one. Thank you for all your support so far. And I will see you guys all next time.